we have audience. 1, 2, 3.
Skin cancer is the most common type of cancer in the United States. 1 out of 5 Americans will get skin cancer in their lifetime. It is very common, very preventable, but hard to treat. Skin cancer is defined as malignant neoplasm of the skin. Skin cancer often develops throughout your life, and your chance increases as you age. We will discuss types of skin cancers, causes, how to prevent them, and how to treat them. Learning about skin cancer is key. It is important because it is often looked at as not very dangerous and not as important as other cancers. My family has a history of skin cancer, therefore it is important for me to know the proper precautions to take. Statistics show that 1 person dies every 62 seconds of skin cancer. There are many ways to learn about skin cancer through organizations, websites, and other places. I've gathered several statistics and have done a lot of research in order to better teach you about skin cancer. Many do not care because they think it won't happen to them, but in reality, over 1 million cases are diagnosed each year. Types of skin cancer. There are 2 types of skin cancer, non-melanoma and melanoma. Non-melanoma cancer is the most common type of skin cancer. There are 2 types, basal cell carcinoma and squamous cell carcinoma. Basal cell carcinoma is the most common type of non-melanoma skin cancer. Over 1 million cases are diagnosed each year. It is rarely fatal if caught early. Squamous cell carcinoma is the second most common type of skin cancer. There are about 250,000 cases each year, and they are responsible for about 2,500 deaths. Melanoma skin cancers are the most dangerous forms of skin cancer. 68,720 melanomas will be diagnosed each year. Melanoma accounts for 3% of all skin cancers. It is less common, but much more deadly. There are many causes of skin cancer. Skin cancer begins as a melanocyte. A melanocyte is what provides pigment to your skin. A group of melanocytes is called a mole. Most moles are not dangerous, but some can turn into skin cancer. UV exposure is the main culprit that causes skin cancer. It accounts for 90% of all non-melanoma skin cancers. I made a chart called the ABCs of skin cancer, and it explains what signs to look for if you think you have skin cancer. A stands for asymmetric, which means if your mole is unequal or asymmetrical, it's suspicious. B is for border. If borders are irregular and not smooth, then that is another sign of a skin cancerous mole. Color is C, and that's if more than 1 shade of brown, black, blue, or red. D is for diameter, which means if it's larger than a pencil eraser, you should get it looked at. And E is for elevation, if it is raised from the skin. Your chances of skin cancers are often genetic. If you have a family history of skin cancer, it is important that you take extra precautions as well. Also, the fairer skin you have, the more likely it is to burn and cause skin cancer. It is very preventable. First, you can avoid the sun. Avoiding the sun will reduce your chances of skin cancer and aging. The most dangerous UV rays are out between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. It is important to limit sun exposure during this time. Proper attire is important as well. Wearing hats, long sleeves, and sunglasses will help avoid the sun. Sunscreen will protect your skin the most. You should at least wear 15 SPF or higher. It is important to wear sunscreen even in the winter or even if it is not sunny outside. They have special skin sunscreens for children as well that provide extra protection. There are many ways to treat skin cancer. First is freezing. You can freeze the skin cancer right off. Excisional surgery is where the skin cancers are actually cut out. Laser therapy vaporizes the growth of cancerous cells. Mohs surgery is for larger skin cancers. It removes the skin layers around the skin cancer. Radiation destroys the cancerous cells, and chemotherapy is where drugs are taken through an IV to kill the cancer cells. Skin cancer is a cancer that should be taken just as seriously as any other. Knowing causes, types, preventions, and treatments will give you a better understanding of what you should do to stay cancer-free. Just don't forget, anybody can get skin cancer. Over 70% of adults do not take the proper skin precautions to avoid it. And just because you're young shouldn't mean you don't need to worry yet. Most sun damage happens in your youth. So wear sunscreen and know your ABCs.